Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Samsung washer hose assembly. It's going to be a very easy repair and it's only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new hose assembly. The hose assembly goes in between the water inlet valve and the steam generator. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's damaged and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to get to the part, we have to go around back and take the top off the washer. We're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to take out the screws. Now that we have the screws out, we can pull the top off. All you have to do is grab onto the top on each side, pull it back so the lip releases from up front, and then you can lift the top off and set it aside. Now that we have the top off, we can throw a towel down, catch any water that may come out of the hose when we take it off, on both ends, up here at the steam generator and down here at the water valve. First thing we're going to do is take off the fitting on this end. We're just going to use our pliers to move the clamp up. Once you have the clamp out of the way, we can pull the hose off the fitting. You can use a flathead screwdriver to help take it off if you need to. Once you have it off, you can just set it aside. And then we can follow the hose down and take off this plastic clamp that holds the hose and the wiring harnesses. All you have to do is untwist this and release everything. Then we can feed the hose down so we can take it out and disconnect it from the water valve. Once you have it out of the way, we can take the clamp off of the water valve. We're just going to reach in and compress it and take it off. Once you have the clamp moved up the hose, we can reach in with a small flathead screwdriver and use it to help take the hose off the fitting on the valve. Once you have it off, you can pull the hose assembly out of the washer. Don't forget to take the towel out too. Here's the old hose assembly next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. They don't give you this clamp that goes onto the brass fitting, so we're going to have to use our pliers and swap it over to the new hose before we put it in. All you have to do is compress it and swap it over to the new hose. Once you have it installed on the new hose, we can put it in the washer. To put the new hose assembly into the washer, we're just gonna hook the end up to the water valve first. So all you have to do is push it on. Make sure you push it on so it bottoms out against the water valve. And then we can grab our pliers and compress the clamp and move it up so we get a good seal. Once you have the clamp in place, we're going to reroute the hose underneath the support bar, but above these two hoses, up through the other side so we can connect it to the brass fitting. All you have to do is line it up and push it on so it bottoms out. Once you have it on all the way, we can grab our pliers and move the clamp up so we get a good seal. Once you have the clamp in place, we can put the wiring harnesses and the hose into the plastic holder and then twist it to lock everything in place. Once you have the clamp installed, we can put the top back on the washer. When you're putting the top on, you want to make sure you set it back far enough so that this little cutout goes onto the post, and then we can push it forward and lock it into place. So all you have to do is set it down far enough, and then you may have to press down on each side to make sure those engage, and then press it all the way in so the front goes into the control panel. Once you have it in place, we can use our Phillips screwdriver to put the screws in to hold the top down. Now that we have the washer put back together, you can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.